Welcome everybody to part 2 of 3 of our Backlash pay-per-view. We're kicking this one off with Andrade, Daniel Bryan, and The Miz for the Intercontinental Championship. Triple threat match. To get to here, Daniel Bryan and Andrade defeated The Miz and Lars Sullivan last week. Gave them this opportunity at The Miz's Intercontinental Championship. Andrade pinned the A-lister, and after the match, Lars Sullivan destroyed everybody, including The Miz. Not sure where that leaves Lars, but The Miz is on his own tonight. This should be an exciting triple threat match, as the belt is raised and shown to all three competitors here. Andrade, Bryan, Miz. And to kick things off, The Miz goes outside the ring, go figure. And Daniel Bryan staring at Andrade as Andrade talks a little smack to Miz, and Daniel Bryan takes advantage early with a nice suplex. Miz watches on from the outside as Bryan is doing whatever he wants to Andrade right now. Boom, man. Trying to break the hand. Oh, and Daniel Bryan with a smart move to The Miz on the outside. Miz thought he was being clever. Bryan with a nice jumping kick through the ropes. Drop kick looking move as he hits a couple of running knees in the corner on Andrade, and Miz sneaks into the ring as Bryan turns around. Now Miz with a vertical suplex on Daniel Bryan. Drop kick from the A-lister. Now focuses on Andrade. Andrade slaps the hand away from Miz, looking for a running power bomb, going for the pinfall. One. No, not even a 2 count. The A-lister kicks out. And Andrade now focusing on Daniel Bryan with a nice move to take him to the ground. Bryan rolls outside the ring. Andrade now with Miz, and hangs him up on that top rope. Midsection up on the top rope. Miz falls back into the ring, and Andrade throws Miz into the corner. Now focuses on Daniel Bryan and jumps over the top rope. What a dive by Andrade. Andrade now going to the top rope. Beautiful maneuver, going for the pinfall, but Daniel Bryan's back in the ring to break it up into 1 count. Now Bryan going for the pinfall right in front of Andrade. Andrade not letting that happen. Now the two men square off, and Andrade hits Daniel Bryan with a big running power bomb. He hit one on Miz earlier. Bryan with a kick out at 2. Miz getting back to his feet, but Andrade focuses his attention with a big kick to the face, and Miz is outside the ring. Andrade with a nice running knee to the midsection of Daniel Bryan in the corner, and then misses and with a punch. That was an odd move there. Acted like he was going to go for a drop kick. Instead, stops and punches Bryan right in the face. Bryan kicks out at 1. Miz now back to his feet, but he tells him not this time. He backs up enough to where they can't get to him. As back in the ring, the action. Andrade with a great move, but Miz sneaks right back into the ring and takes advantage. Now tossing Andrade outside the ring on the apron, and a big right hand takes him off the apron. Miz going for the win here. 2 count on Daniel Bryan. This matchup should be intense throughout. Oh, skull-crushing finale. Oh my gosh, this could be it. And Don't mind what I just said about it being a long-lasting match. 2 count, and Andrade gets back in and breaks it up. Wow. Miz hit a skull-crushing finale on Daniel Bryan, and Andrade came to just in time to break it up. And now he takes Miz outside the ring, same way Miz took him outside the ring. Daniel Bryan with a kick down to the midsection and then up top. Nice kick from Bryan. Now he's going to the top rope. Andrade, center of the ring. But Bryan focuses on Miz with a nice Hurricane Rana jumping off the top rope down to the floor. Hurricane Rana on Miz. And Bryan, what a maneuver. As Andrade finally back to his feet with a punch to Daniel. Kick to the midsection. And looking for another power bomb. Andrade with a third power bomb. Second to Bryan. And Miz sneaking back into the ring. And knocks both men. Well, knocks Andrade down. Kicks Bryan as he was already down. Drop kick to Andrade. Miz gets Bryan back to his feet. Both men in different corners. Miz with a beautiful move into the corner and now focuses on Andrade. And misses wildly. I'm not sure where Miz was going with that kick. And Andrade takes advantage as Bryan rolled to the outside. Andrade off the ropes with a nice kick right to the side of the face of the A-lister. The Intercontinental Champion in trouble as Bryan's on the outside. Andrade going for the pinfall. Is Miz a 1 count? Wow. The A-lister still on top of his game. Kicking out at 1. Bryan back in the ring with a slap to Andrade. Now a kick to the side and a nice uppercut puts Andrade against the ropes. And Bryan with a nice suplex. Andrade now on the outside, and Miz face first into the corner. And then another suplex from Daniel Bryan. Bryan on top of the Miz here as Andrade's coming to on the outside. Bryan with a nice knee to the midsection gets Miz on the ground. Kick right to the face. Now he's yes lock. Yes lock from Bryan. Bryan's going to end it here now. Andrade back in the ring. Doesn't allow Bryan to get the win off the tap. Now Andrade with a drop kick in the corner to the back of Daniel Bryan. Bryan right back to his feet. Right back to his feet, but Andrade tosses him to the outside and runs into the ropes a couple of times. Not sure what he's doing. And okay, nice kick to the face. Hurt himself a little bit on that one too. Now Bryan lies on the outside and Andrade going for another running power bomb. Second one to Miz. 2 count. Oh no, Miz is still in it. Intercontinental Championship on the line in this matchup as Andrade throws Miz out to the apron and massive DDT into the ring. Rope assisted. Now going for the pinfall, and Bryan sneaks back into the ring. Can he break it up? Yes, 2 count. Bryan now throws Andrade into the ropes. They run into each other. And nice snap, dragon suplex by Daniel Bryan. Andrade out on the outside of the ring. Miz down in the middle of the, in the corner of the ring, I'm sorry. Bryan throws him into the corner, running knee. Goes back to the other corner and another running knee to the Miz. Bryan in control, going to the top rope. Andrade laying on the outside, massive elbow to the back of the Miz. Daniel Bryan going for the pinfall. Can he get the win here? Can Daniel Bryan become the Intercontinental Champion? 2 count, and Andrade sneaks back in and breaks it up again. Now tosses Bryan back to the apron. No, man. Massive punch. Takes Daniel Bryan down to the outside. Now Andrade focusing on the champion in the middle of the ring. Both men exhausted. Bryan down on the outside exhausted. These 3 men are going to war. Andrade taking his time now. Miz lies center of the ring. Andrade. Bryan back to his feet, over the top rope goes Andrade Cien Almas. Big move. And now Miz crawling back to his feet, but Andrade gets in there before Miz can get back to his feet. Kick to the midsection. And Bryan on the outside. Getting back up and sneaking into the ring. Miz rolls out the other side. Andrade is paying attention to the Miz, and nice suplex by Daniel Bryan. Runs outside the ring, but the Miz is waiting on him. Miz misses twice. I'm not sure what's going on right now. And now he gets him with a nice little suplex. Back body drop there by the Miz. And Miz going for a skull-crushing finale. Boom! Daniel Bryan's down. That's the second time he had a skull-crushing finale. First one on the outside. Andrade in the ring. Miz sneaks back into the ring. And Andrade with a kick to the midsection. Going for another powerbomb. Andrade, look at the strength from this guy. Picks Miz right back up to his feet. All 3 men are tired. Look at them. Andrade finally moves Miz, throws Miz into the corner, bounces off in a nice Hurricane Rana as Daniel Bryan is standing right on the outside and sneaks back in behind Andrade. Daniel Bryan now in control as Andrade rolls outside to take a little breather. Bryan, oh my, busted Miz open with that knee to the corner. 2 knees, running knees to the corner. Daniel Bryan looking to be the Intercontinental Champion, looking to become Intercontinental Champion, and Miz down in the middle of the ring. Now back into the corner. Bryan with a running drop kick to the back. Daniel Bryan with a big massive forearm takes Miz down. Andrade back to his feet. As Daniel Bryan, Andrade catches Bryan's foot. Hangs him up on that top rope. Andrade sneaks back in from behind. Electric chair. Oh, look at that. Electric chair into the snap suplex. Andrade on fire. Is he going for another power bomb? Another running power bomb. And Miz could be done. No, Miz stays in it. Andrade's hit about 5 or 6 power bombs this matchup, showing off his strength. Exhausted again. They run into each other. Big boot from Andrade. Miz rolls outside the ring. Daniel Bryan back to his feet. Andrade jumps outside, spinning suicide dive, takes out Bryan. Miz back to his feet. Andrade back in the ring. Both men. Oh, now they're going at it in the middle of the ring. Miz with a couple of lefts. A third left. Going for a right. Andrade counters with a right of his own. Bryan down on the outside. Miz dazed in the ring. Andrade with a nice move takes Miz down to the ground. Andrade in control of the Miz right now with a punch right to the face. A solid right hand. Going for another Running powerbomb. Wow. Bryan sneaks into the ring and takes care of that pinfall. And now Bryan and Andrade stand center of the ring. Bryan whips Andrade into the corner. Punch right to the back. Miz on the outside of the ring. Could he lose his championship and not be involved in the pinfall? Is Daniel Bryan going to win it with some running knees? Yep, there it is. Number 1. Here comes the second running knee to the corner. It's more of a kick. More of a kick. But anywho, center of the ring, Bryan Andrade. Miz crawling back to his feet. And Bryan and Andrade. Look at all three of these men. Miz is hanging out on the outside. Bryan with another running kick in the corner. Honestly can't tell right now who's going to win this matchup. Miz, skull-crushing finale. It's the Miz. Miz is going to retain. Miz is going to retain. Yes. Yes. 1, 2. Miz. No. Daniel Bryan with a kick out at 2. Daniel Bryan barely kicks out. That's the third skull-crushing finale to Bryan. One on the outside, too. Miz going for another one. Andrade counters. Andrade with a rope. Oh, hangs him up on the ropes. Miz gets hung up on the ropes. Now Miz outside the ring. Is Andrade going to do it right here? Is Andrade going to do it? Another running powerbomb. That's it. That's it. Andrade's going to win this matchup. Andrade's going to win. Oh, he picks Bryan right back up. He picks him right back up. Big knee. And a clothesline right across the neck, the throat, the chest of Daniel Bryan. Andrade going up top. Andrade up top. Comes right back down. He sees the Miz coming too. Kick right to the face of Bryan. And maybe he didn't see the Miz coming too because he's not paying attention as the Miz is standing right behind him trying to swing at him. And the animation wouldn't let him. Miz now with a couple of punches to Andrade. Nice offense by the A-lister. The Miz wants to retain that Intercontinental Championship. I think he might do it right here. Going for... No! Blocked by Andrade. Andrade. Headlock and boom! Knee right to the face of the Miz. Off the ropes. Massive clothesline by Andrade. Champion down in the ring as Daniel Bryan gets back to his feet. Andrade over the top rope. Man, Andrade's on fire right now. If he could just get the Miz down for a 3 count, it'd be great. Andrade picks the Miz back up to his feet. Bryan stirring on the outside. Elbow right to the face. Going for another powerbomb. I mean, that's got to be it. That is a million powerbombs. Bryan back into the ring, breaks it up. Kick to the midsection. Misses with a drop kick down low. Gets him with another kick, but Andrade counters with a big left. Drop kick of his own. Andrade. With a roll up? No, he's going to lift it. Look at the power. Look at the power of Andrade showing off this match. All the strength that he has. Bryan down on the outside. Miz center of the ring. Andrade looking for the finish. He's just showing off, carrying the Miz around the ring. And he's going to throw him face first into the turnbuckle. Kick. And now he's standing on top of Miz, and that's got to hurt. Bryan back to his feet now as Miz getting... Oh, Bryan with a nice left breaks up what was going on there. Throws Andrade to the outside. Misses with a big right, but connects with the second. Miz down center of the ring. Daniel Bryan taking advantage. Daniel Bryan could win it. Let's go, Daniel Bryan with a big clothesline. Daniel Bryan could do it right here. Arm hold here, and boom! Snaps that arm. And this is exactly what Daniel Bryan loves to do. Look at the manipulation. And Andrade back into the ring. Bryan didn't see him. And Andrade throws Bryan to the outside. And hits him with a spear, taking Bryan down. Miz down in the ring. Andrade throws him into the corner, punch right to the lower back. And shoulder first into the post. Running knees to the Miz in the corner. This crowd is loving this matchup. Andrade back to his feet. Oh, a little taunt there. Showing off in front of the Miz as Daniel Bryan gets back on his feet from the outside. Andrade on the second rope. Oh, man, with a move, but Bryan's right there lying in wait. Bryan's right there. He's got a leg lock. He's got the heel hook. He's looking to end it. Andrade's going to tap out. Miz isn't even going to be a part of the decision. Miz isn't going to be a part of the no. Andrade with a massive right. 2, 3 right hands to Bryan. Oh, man, this matchup has been amazing. A couple of chops, a punch to the face. And he's going for another power bomb. Man, Miz is lying in wait. Skull-crushing finale. The Miz is going to retain. The Miz is going to retain his Intercontinental Championship. And that is... No! Andrade stays in it. Andrade stays in it. Oh, my God. Going for another one. No, Andrade counters. Miz in the corner. Couple of rights on the left. Going to the top rope. Moonsault. No, misses. Yes, gets the second. Andrade. No, but Daniel Bryan takes advantage. No, a counter. Andrade to the corner. Throws Bryan. Big knee to Bryan. And a punch right to the face of Bryan in the corner. And Daniel Bryan rolls to the outside of the ring. As Miz trying to get back to his feet. Andrade now looking for the hammerlock DDT. He gets it. He gets it. Could that be it? Is Andrade the new Intercontinental Champion? 1, 2. The Miz is done. Yes, Andrade pins the IC Champion and becomes the new Intercontinental Champion. Andrade with a massive win. First title of his WWE main roster career. What a hell of a match. Miz hit a skull-crushing finale right there. Went for the pinfall. Andrade kicked out. Gets Daniel Bryan outside the ring and hits the hammerlock DDT and puts it away. What a hell of a matchup. Andrade, the new Intercontinental Champion. But up next, the main event of the second part of Backlash. It's Rollins, Sheamus, Universal Championship match. As Sheamus makes his way to the ring, he won the Fatal 4-Way match against Styles, Kofi, and Braun Strowman. Rollins attacked Sheamus from behind after that match. Sheamus hit him with a brogue kick. Last week, at the contract signing, Sheamus went for another brogue. Rollins dodged it. Rolled through, massive super kick. Took Sheamus out in the back. The Universal Champion making his way to the ring. This is his second title defense in 3 weeks, as he defended the first week Triple H took over against Kofi Kingston. Speaking of Kofi, he has been on a downhill spiral. Lost to Rollins 3 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago, he was in that Fatal 4-Way. Took the pin to Sheamus. last week fought AJ Styles one-on-one, lost to Styles. And he just isn't having the best time. And Kofi Kingston's been struggling. As the referee shows the Universal Championship to the competitors, Sheamus, Rollins, locking up center of the ring. And Sheamus overpowering Rollins early on, sending him back into the corner. Referee breaks it up. Clean break. No, big knee from Rollins out of the corner. Going for the pinfall here. He's not going to get Sheamus that early. 1 count. Going for a second pinfall attempt. Trying to end it early. 1 count again. The Celtic Warrior. Sheamus. Boom. Sends Rollins down to his back. Sheamus and Cesaro still in the tag team division. Not drafted as a tag team, as they wanted to be individuals. They wanted to be singles competitors, and they did say they'll tag up if needed. And they still enjoy tagging together. But Sheamus took this opportunity in stride. Triple H put him in that fatal 4-way match, said, hey, I believe in you. Suicide dive through the second rope. Massive shoulder tackle by Rollins. But Triple H believed in Sheamus, and Sheamus didn't disappoint by winning that fatal 4-way. And granted, Braun Strowman, who was my favorite to win that matchup, big knee off the top rope there. 1, 2, no, not even a 2 count again. But Strowman was taken out of that matchup by Harper and Rowan. And as we saw earlier in the evening, in the first part of our Backlash pay-per-view, Strowman lost to Harper and Rowan. Interference. Well, it was a 2-on-1 no disqualification handicap match. But lights went out when Strowman had a 2 count on Rowan. We thought it was over. He hit a running power slam through 2 tables. And we thought it was done. Lights go out. Finn Balor, the Demon King, appears out of nowhere and takes Strowman out with 3 coup de grace. Harper and Rowan finish him off as Balor disappeared. And after that, Sheamus dodges the next suicide attempt, and Rollins goes face first outside the ring. Big knee and a big couple of kicks to the chest from Sheamus. And Sheamus gets Rollins back into the ring. And Sheamus now taking advantage of the Universal Champion. Could be one of the biggest wins of Sheamus' career. If he can win the Universal Championship tonight, as he is dominating Seth Rollins right now. Rollins defended his title week 1. Hasn't been in a matchup since, so it's been about almost 3 weeks since Rollins has been in action. Sheamus had that fatal 4-way. That was the only matchup he had over the last couple of weeks. But Rollins now in control of Sheamus. Puts him up on the top rope. What has he got in mind here? Rollins with a... missed with an enziguri. Sheamus dodges. Kicks him. Boom. Big shoulder tackle over the top rope. And that could do it. 1. 2. Is there a 2 count? No. Sheamus only gets a 1 count on the Universal Champ. Headbutt to Rollins and a chop right to the chest. Big punch to the midsection. And massive clothesline into the corner. Sheamus has Rollins up on his shoulders. Nice move by Sheamus. The Celtic Warrior in control of this matchup with a big knee to Rollins. And he's in the corner. wanting some praise for his match so far. Big time knee from Rollins there. Almost, I mean, he might have got a 1 count. Couple of punches and a nice kick to the midsection. Now Rollins off the ropes. Referee got in the way. He had to dodge him and clotheslines Sheamus over the top. Now follows him out. Rollins is pumped up. Sheamus reverses the, oh man, belly to belly suplex. Back into the ring goes Rollins. And Sheamus. Sheamus going up top. Sheamus, elbow drop off the top rope. And he's going for the pinfall. He's going for the victory. The Universal Championship on the line. 2 count by Sheamus. As Rollins stays alive. That part 1 of our 3-part Backlash after the Strowman loss to Harper and Rowan. Oh, misses. Rollins dodged the kick. Roll through, super kick right to the face. Strowman lost to Harper and Rowan. Going for the pinfall here. 1, 2, is that it? No, Sheamus stays in it. We also had the Usos retain their tag team championships against the Revival. And in the main event of the part 1, John Cena's open challenge. Chad Gable, as Rollins going for a pinfall here. 2 count. No. Sheamus kicks out. Chad Gable answered the U.S. challenge. And as he was coming down the ramp, a shadowy figure appeared. It was Tommaso Ciampa, the NXT Tommaso Ciampa. He came down 2 fairy tale endings to Chad Gable on the ramp. Went in the ring and fought John Cena. And wouldn't you know it, Tommaso Ciampa is your new United States champion. In a phenomenal matchup, he kicked out of an AA at a 2 count and hit a fairy tale ending. As Rollins is stomping away on Sheamus. The first matchup tonight, we saw Andrade capture the Intercontinental Championship over The Miz and Daniel Bryan. As he pinned the Intercontinental Champion, former Intercontinental Champion, The Miz, as Rollins with a nice flipping something. I honestly didn't see it, but it was still nice. And now Rollins, the Universal Champ, back to his feet, trying to get Sheamus put away here. Suplex by the champ. And Rollins now throws Sheamus into the ropes with a nice kick right to the face of Sheamus. And a 2 count. Sheamus kicks out. Sheamus is a brawler. He is a fighter. And he's not going to go down easily to Rollins. As Rollins goes for his finishing move, but no, counter. Second time, Sheamus counter. And crucifix powerbomb by Sheamus. That could do it. 1, 2, and no. Seth Rollins kicks out at 2. Crucifix powerbomb. Big move by Sheamus. And now Sheamus setting up, looking for maybe the brogue kick. Sheamus, no. Dodged by Rollins. Kick to the back, insecurity. Rollins now, the Universal Champ. Pumped up. He's ready to win this matchup. He's ready to retain his Universal Championship. As he goes for a couple of big clotheslines and a sling blade from Rollins. Seth Rollins in control, and the referee gets knocked out. Referee in between the two competitors. What the hell, referee? Get off your ass. And Rollins now with some kicks to the midsection. Into the corner for Sheamus. Back to his feet. Sheamus dodges with a reversal. And hammering blow that looked like it missed, but Rollins fell down, so I'm not sure. It must have connected. And misses with a clothesline. Misses with a clothesline, but Rollins doesn't miss. Rollins doesn't miss outside the ring now, both competitors in this Universal Championship. Standing moonsault on the outside by Rollins. Punch right to the face and a punch down to the gut. Throws Sheamus back into the ring. Rollins looking to retain his Universal Championship and his second defense in about 3 weeks. And a kick to the midsection. And Rollins with a big stomp to Sheamus. Could that do it? Did he retain the championship? 1, 2, that Seth Rollins retains the Universal Championship. Hard-fought matchup by Sheamus. He hit the crucifix powerbomb and almost had it won. Rollins ends up retaining his Universal Championship in a great matchup. Great showing by Sheamus as he took the Universal Champ to his limits, but it wasn't enough. Maybe Sheamus and Cesaro should go back to the tag division. Great competitors. Awesome competitors. But Cesaro lost to Drew McIntyre week 1, but it doesn't matter. Seth Rollins, Universal Champ, that's what matters. Retains his title. And wait a minute, it's Bobby Lashley. What is Lashley doing here? Lashley, oh my God. What the hell is Lashley doing here? Bobby Lashley attacking Rollins from behind and knocks him back down. Bobby Lashley absolutely demolishing Rollins right now. Boom. Wow. And Bobby Lashley making his presence known for part 3. Part 3 of 3. We have Kairi Sane and Becky Lynch going at it for the Women's Championship on Raw. And the WWE Championship. Roman Reigns, Kevin Owens. Thank you very much. And we'll catch you on the 3rd Backlash pay-per-view.